All right, we're out here at the boat ramp, the Susquehanna River, the Isle of Q, using a Nico crawl with what's the company called again? North Branch Custom Jigs. First time using them. I'm gonna try it out, see how they work, see how they perform. Hopefully we get in some here. I really just want to test these out for like the hookup ratio and stuff. That's a good one too. There you go. Easy bud. There you go. Solid fish. Absolutely swallowed that jig, that Nico crawl. Got it chartreuse, as you can see. Alright. Good fish right there. Beautiful colors. Get a good release on her. There we go. Now with these jig heads here, they have the nail lock. So what you do is you shove this in there at the end of your Nico or whatever plastic. It's good too if you put a little dab of super glue. Helps to hold it on there. Shove it in there like that. Because the Nicos are just so rubbery and elasticy that I kind of have to work it in there to get it to stick good. And I did bend the hook up just a little bit just to have it more exposed. Shove it right like that. That's how we're doing. So I'll put a link in the description too for the jig heads. Shout out to that guy, Ryan. Keep on casting in here. I'm just casting right along these rocks, assuming that there's more in here. This wind is freaking bitter. Back of my earlobes are numb. Right now with this cold temperature drop, it's good to just use something on the bottom, like a crawfish. This water is definitely cooler now. Make a couple casts here and we're gonna move. I'm gonna walk up. Might even walk down a little bit. Not sure yet. Fishing, gotta explore. You gotta go to different areas, or you find confidence areas like this one is for me. The river's going down, but it's definitely still up high. I'm sure that water temp is frigid right now. Alright, I just re-rigged. This time I have a fusion color on instead of the Eclipse for my Nico crawl here. I'm still using the North Branch custom jigs here. This one's black. It's an 1/8 ounce. I believe it's a 2-aught Mustad hook. Beautiful sunset over there. I don't know if you can see it, probably not very well on the camera, but it's a pretty one over there. Always love sunsets and sunrises. Always just make me feel some type of good way. I always like to try down here by this tree. It's always hit or miss, but we're out here. Take an opportunity when we have it. I mean, fishing is a lot like life. I mean, we can relate a lot together, like find a lot of commonalities, just persistence and exploring, just trying new baits, staying positive, hitting goals, catching a fish. They really are very similar. I am going to start branching into just some personal growth stuff. I don't know if I'll do it. I'll probably do it separate than a fishing video. Somehow I'll try to fuse them together, make it tasteful. Just all in good stuff, all in love, all in just trying to help make the world just a little bit better. Just make people's lives just a little bit better by the things that they can apply and do. Just encourage people to just be the best that they can be. We're gonna hurry up and run upriver to another spot before it gets too dark here. It's actually where I caught a carp the other day fishing. I didn't post a video yet, but yeah, it was pretty wild. I was just using a soft plastic. I caught like at least 10-pound carp. It was a big carp. I was trying to take a picture of it, but it slipped out of my hands and I felt bad, so I let the carp go before I hurt it more, or before it hurt itself, because it was flopping around like crazy. Alright, we're gonna move spots. Alright, down here at this old trusty hole, that's where I caught the carp. Let's see what we can get into here. Hopefully not another carp. Just cut right through my pants. It's cold. Oh! I just snapped off on a freaking giant. Idea what that was. Alright, I just retied after we just snapped off on that fish, whatever it was. Now I'm using this Nico. See, it's a little bit different. Still using the jig heads from North Branch Custom. I'm gonna get back in there, see if there's more. Should have checked my line. Now I know for next time. There should be more in here. So with it being cold water, they're going to school up. So I'm pretty confident we can get into another one here. And if they're all that big, I might have found the honey hole. There's a fish. There we go. Not a bad one. He has my bait in his mouth. My other bait in his mouth. And they're fired up. Look at that. Nico crawling there. Oh yeah, they're definitely still biting.
Fast.
Yep.
Son of a gun.
Yep. Thank you. Alright, let's get him unhooked. Go. So I'm using that North Branch Custom Sled jig head. I believe this one is an 1/8 ounce Nico Crawl Eclipse. Catches the smallies. Goes. Let's get a couple more casts in here before it gets dark. Like I said, if you break off on one or you lose one in the wintertime in cold water, cast straight back in there. There's a high percentage chance that you're going to catch one because they school up, they hang out together. It's not always the case, but usually is. Just like in life, you hit a little roadblock or a little mishap, something doesn't turn out the way you want, just keep going. Keep going. Cold rain, I'm feeling it. Couple more casts. I think we're gonna call it a day. It's getting chilly out here. She's getting cold. Alright, boys and girls, we're gonna call it a day. But yeah, the setup right here seems to be golden ticket, especially for the winter time. With that being said, you guys have a good night. Stay anchored. God bless.